Good morning, this is Natalia Camusso reporting live from WSU 95 Studios. Today we have host, talent, and executive producer, the beautiful and talented Liliana Moyano.
Wow, Natalie, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you so much.
You have interviewed great stars like Jessica Alba, Cameron Diaz, Juanes, to name a few. What does it feel to have the roles reversed?
You know, it's interesting. I mean, I think that sitting with anybody, it's about having a conversation. So as long as you make it fun and you have fun with it, it doesn't matter on which side you are. And I think that's the beauty of this job, that you get to have fun with what you love to do. And I love being here and sitting down and talking to you. I think it's a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
For those who may not know what an executive producer does, what exactly does your job entail?
Oh my God. Well, I think that we need to go back a little bit. Like you start as an intern. I always tell that to everybody. Start as an intern. Once you intern, maybe you go into PA or production assistant, and then you move up to maybe AP. But there's different areas of production, because after you do PA work, you might want to go through the creative side, or you might want to go to the management side. So management, you deal a lot with the business end, with the budgets, developing show concepts and budgets, and hiring crew and things of that sort. And then if you go to the creative side, then you go to like developing creative ideas for content, new content, for content development. And I had the great experience of doing both. And I started as an intern, and I had to pick up trash, and I had to do a lot of the things that you do as an intern, and it was a great experience. And then from there, you move into whatever level you want to move up to. So becoming an executive producer is not a matter of today I'm an intern and then in 2 years I'm an EP. It takes time, and it definitely takes for you to know that in order to become an EP, you have to either work your tail off or develop your own business. So I've had the blessing of having great relationships with many people in this industry, and the people that I used to talent for are now hiring me as executive producer of new shows. So now I have new business development of a show like El Lab, which is a show that people from STU have gone to. And that's my first show as an EP, so I'm very excited. And I opened up a company, and now hopefully I'm selling 3 other shows. And that's how you start. And you really have to be hands-on, and you really have to learn gear, and you really have to learn creative, and you really have to learn a lot of the areas of the business. Not that I know them all, but I've had a good experience in both ends.
Being such a successful woman that you are, how are you able to overcome a field dominated by men?
Oh, you fight with them. You fight with them, you make them think you're stupid in the beginning, and because that's what they think. You walk into a set that is male, just fully dominated by the male industry. And you walk into a set and you have to tell them what to do. So in the beginning, they fight you, and they fight you a lot. But that's why being a woman and being prepared is so important. You really have to know what you're talking about. And then by like day 3 of the show, they know that they understand that you know what you're doing, and they respect you. And I have like that. I mean, I could say that a lot of my really good friends are male that started working with me, where I was working for them and now they're working for me. And it's all about the friendship. It's all about the attitude. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're in an industry where we work sometimes 20-hour days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you work with these people, you better make them your family. It's all about that.
As you mentioned before, a few fellow classmates have recently attended the production set of El Lab. Can you elaborate a little more on this production?
Oh my God, I think we should ask the students.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fun show. It's a fitness show. We started doing that fitness show. I've always been into fitness. Not that I've been fit, but I've been into fitness. And I've always liked the fitness end of life. I think that fitness is something that, I don't know, that releases stress. That working in an industry where you work so much and where you have so many deadlines and pressures and things go wrong, you definitely have to have a passion for something. And I love fitness, and I love challenging fitness. So I started doing capoeira, and then I started doing CrossFit and competing and stuff like that. And now I turned that into a show. So I'm having fun with it.
As communication students, we know how time-consuming the production life can be. Can you explain to us how you balance your personal life with your career life?
You can't have a schedule. You can't commit to anything 24/7. You have to have the ability to develop your own schedule, and you have to have the ability to have fun in your life. And if you don't have time for that, you have fun on set.
Thank you so much, Liliana. It has been a pleasure to have us in our studios.
Thank you so much for having me.